Okay, my family has finally gone to bed. It's actually really late for them. Usually they're in bed about 9 o'clock because my brother has to get up at like 5, my dad has to get up at like 4, and then I don't know what time my mom gets up because I'm still sleeping. But she's always awake when I wake up, and she doesn't fix me breakfast, which is really mean. Anyway, tonight, I want to talk about abortion. My opinion, which will contradict what I say later, just letting you all know, I am fully aware that it contradicts. Once you hear it, you will understand why it contradicts and why I still feel I'm able to say it without any major repercussions, because honestly, it's not that big a deal. I mean, it is, but it isn't. Anyway. Women, your body, your right to do whatever the fuck you want with it. Nobody else can tell you what to do. I mean, unless you're, like, on a hospital bed, like, bleeding out from your orifices, and the doctor's telling you you have to give up the baby, otherwise you're gonna die. You might want to go with what the other person is telling you. Either that, or you're just stupid. There are some people that will do that, but I don't really understand why. So yeah, women, your body, do what you want. Don't let anybody tell you you can or can't just because they don't approve. If people tried to get everyone's approval, we wouldn't have pretty much anything in the world. Unfortunately, because of people seeking other people's approval, we have the whole Dark Ages thing, science getting held back because of the Christian church, and blah 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 blah. Okay. Next point, men. You do not have the reproductive organs that a woman has. When a woman is pregnant, her body goes through physical changes, hormonal changes. There are always adverse side effects. She could die. In order to safely carry the baby, she could have to get really painful shots. Or she could die giving birth. She could die getting put under to have a C-section. There are a trillion ways she could die. There are a trillion ways she could get hurt. There's a trillion ways that she could royally fuck herself up. Or she could be fucked up by the baby. Not to mention, depending on how you look at the human gestation period, can't say that damn word, it can be any one of the three, I can't even think of the term. Mutualism, something. There's mutualism, parasitism, and then commensalism, I think, is the last one. Ones where they thrive off each other, where the mom's all happy that she's having a baby, and the baby's obviously happy because it's living off of her. There's the one that I can't remember, where the other animal isn't really affected, but the other one lives because of that, and some people are like that with their kids. Then there's the parasitism, where the baby causes pain and feeds off the mom, so it can technically be considered a parasite. It all depends on how you look at it. Anyway, back to my point. Men, you cannot have a baby. You do not have to suffer the side effects unless you get sympathy fat, but then that's your own fault. If you're not pregnant, you have plenty of time to go out and do something else and not get fat. So, men, you don't have an opinion in this matter. Your opinion should not affect a woman's choice, and your opinion should not affect any law that is passed about this issue, because you don't know what it's like to have a baby. You never will. So just get the hell over it and let women do whatever they want. I mean, honestly, it makes more sense than you sitting there whining about it. Meanwhile, women who have gotten raped and conceived a child can't have an abortion because some suit in the damn office building doesn't want it or something. I don't know. Men just need to stop whining about what they don't have control over. And that is applied to a lot of situations.